Greetings from us at Damba Kezala Enterprises. Once again, we bring to you very, this is like the traditional form of farming in Uganda, or the classical, if you could say, way of doing business in farming. This is when you have a mixed farm, yeah. This is not so unique, but this is how the classical way of farming, yeah. As you can see, we had our market where we can actually sell our products from. Like you always know, we always plan for these markets strategically so that we just don't put everything where it is supposed to be, yeah. And then you can see we have our entrance. Always make sure that we always make sure that we put also the entrances at strategic points, because every farm needs one entrance. Close off any entrance that is not, legible to that is not monitored in your farm, because you lose not only your money, but also people can do dangerous things to your farm, yeah. And biosecurity is so compromised if you really don't have a good security and a good walling and all that. So you can see we also have a dairy unit. Then of course we always keen to hosting people and housing them in well thought houses. You can see the cottages that we have, and then here goes our piggery unit. This is actually it was the main emphasis. So this client called us when they wanted to have just piggery, only piggery to be planned, but I said no. If we plan for you on the piggery, we would have done to you an under service, and yet you have paid for the full price of everything. Yeah, so we decided to make for them this comprehensive. Yeah, and that's one of the advantages that you get with us, because once you come to us, we are going to give you a whole picture. Yeah, a whole picture of what actually can be done on your farm. Even if you just want to know me, I just want maybe a fish and that is all. But yes, you have a whole acre or a whole 9 acres. What are you going to put on all that? Yeah. And so we figure for you some of the activities or some of the enterprises that you can actually have. As you can see, we even have dormitories for our guests, like you say, like we always say, always make sure that at least you could host some people. And if you can host them, give them the best experience ever, so that they can never ever underestimate your work. Uganda receives 1.5. That was before COVID. In 2018, Uganda received an estimate of 1.5 million tourists. And so, if you have such a well-positioned farm, then you can be able to tap into that resource of the tourists. All you need is to have a good plan. Once you have a good plan, then you can implement it in phases. You don't need a lot of money to put all this. Yeah, start with just the essentials. As we said, we always phase for you. But people can, by the way, someone can even come and have the best experience when you just have only one building, as long as the rest of the land is properly utilized. Someone's not coming to just be surrounded by a bush. He has all sorts of insects, animals. No, just have a well thought plan, and then when you're implement it strategically so that people can have the best experience, even when you just have one building, just one building like this. Even if maybe if it's bigger and you have only one style, as long as the rest of the amenities are well thought about, the farm is neat, it is clean. We go to farms and they are literally bushes, sorry to say, but they are literally bushes, very thick, and you even hardly find where to step, or to even sit, and somewhere even where to sleep is a huge problem, but you can see this is well thought. We have canines here, those dogs for security, but also breeding. The dog industry has now it's picking up here in Uganda, and better to say it has already picked up in most parts of the world, especially the Western world. Yes, but if we have, you can see even the landscape is really good. By the way, this was a slopy area, So you can see some people wonder whether we figure in we figure in slopes when we are planning, and the answer is definitely yes. We figure in those slopes, and the contours also we look at them. Yeah, so thank you very much once again for choosing to work with us, and may God bless you.